Hey coin collectors, it's DC on the Big D Coin Channel. Today we're going to talk about the 1983 United States Lincoln Penny. We're going to talk about the most valuable ones. We're going to talk about the ones that are hard to get. And we're going to be talking about some of the specialty ones, the double die obverse, the double die reverse. This one over here we're going to talk about with the doubled rim. What are the values on some of these? And there are a bunch of different varieties of these coins, and we're going to try to tell you what most of them are. So let's just start with this one right here that's down underneath on the bottom. And this is a Proof 69 Deep Cameo that PCGS graded. And when you look at it, you can see that it is indeed a very, very nice looking coin. If we look right here, we see the S, and that's that old block S that they use sometimes, not the clear S. In God We Trust at the top, Liberty here. At a Proof 70 on this coin, these coins are worth about $700. But you get anywhere down below the Proof 70, even to a Proof 69, and you're talking about probably $10 or $15 or less. And if we get to the back, we can see it has the seal, the special tape on here, and then when we get the back, we see that this is really beautiful on the back too. 10 or 15 bucks worth, not much more than that. One step up would have been worth 700, but we don't have that one. They made 3,065,110 at the San Francisco Mint. The auction record is $1,955 from 2004. But again, since then they've graded 134 Proof 70s, and so they're worth $700. They also made this coin at the Denver Mint, and you can see this one right here. It's pretty speckled. This one is not a high value coin. They made almost 6.5 billion of these. These are not hugely valuable from the Denver Mint either, but you could get a really nice one. Remember, this is a copper-plated zinc year. They had moved on from the copper-centered coins to the zinc-centered coins. 1983 was the first full year of those. And so what you had at Denver was a bunch of different varieties, essentially mistake coins. They have a double die obverse that's worth $1,763. This is the red variety of the double die obverse from the PCGS website. And where you can see it on the double die obverse best is on the Liberty and on the In God We Trust. And on this particular one, you can see it right up in here. So if we look at where it says God right here, and you can see these are pretty thin letters, no doubling there. But then look at the difference between the D and the W. So if we follow it through, we go in God, and then it like doubles in size once you get over here. They also have a Mint State 69 regular coin that's worth about 5,000 plus from the Denver Mint. So not huge values at the Denver Mint, but there's still some pretty good values. At the Philadelphia Mint, there'd be no mint mark here, and you see this one has some great coloring too. These zinc pennies don't last that well once they start getting handled. Philadelphia made 7.75 billion, so 14 billion between the two. The auction record for Philadelphia coin is $1,840, but since then they've found a Mint State 68 plus. It's worth over 5,000. They've also found double die obverse, double die reverse, and one of the double die reverses is just a spectacular coin, and I'm going to show you that right now. The double die reverse is often very easy to see, and if we look here, we can see the doubling in there, the doubling in there, the doubling in there, just huge doubling on the reverse of this. So if you're looking for the double die reverse, no problem finding it, and that's what makes it so incredibly valuable. So if we scroll down and look, and get over to the Mint State 65, 66, 68 plus, you see that goes up to $18,500. There are other Philadelphia coins that are worth a lot of money also. That PCGS $18,000 double die obverse overwhelms them all, but there is a double die, there is also a double die obverse reverse cut. In other words, one that has a cut out of it. Let's take a look at that on the PCGS website. And what you do is on the reverse, you turn it over and you look and you see almost like a dollop of copper. Let's take a look at that up here. And that's the 1983 obverse die damage, and you can see the die damage here. Look at that. You can actually see the Liberty on here. It kind of got twisted and struck. And then if you go up to the top, you'll see that there's no God on this one and no we on this one. So just kind of a funny coin. And then you get to the back and you see that down here is just this blob of metal where the E in one would be and where the C and the E in cent would be. So the reason that PCGS grades these is because they've found mint date 50s to 60s. So look for any of the damaged coins. And if you get one like this, always keep it, of course. But you could also sell one if it was this clear. The problem with the 1983 coins, for getting some of the better quality ones or the better value ones, is they did put out a proof set in 1983, but they didn't put out any regular mint sets. All you could get in 1983 was a souvenir set. And so what some people do to collect the 1983 pennies is to get the souvenir set from each mint. The Denver souvenir set is now worth about $65. The Philadelphia mint set is probably around $100. You can often get the Denver and the Philadelphia mint set for about $130, $140. No mint sets that have the P and D on it, and only proof sets from 1983. We had one other coin that we wanted to look at too, and that is a 1983 with a doubled rim. And this is the 1983 with a doubled rim. And when I put it next to the other Philly, you can see it. So you can see how this rim just kind of splits through here and goes all the way down around here that it's doubled. And if we flip it over to the back, you'll see there is no doubling of the rim on the back. So this is kind of a fun coin. It's an interesting coin. It's not a huge value coin, but if you ever get one of these ones with a doubled rim on it, save it, because there are just not that many of them around, and it's kind of a fun thing to look at how they kind of missed doing the rim on this. If you got this in really good condition, it may be worth $100 or more, but in this condition, I would keep it just for fun in my collection. All right, that's all we have today from Big D Coins. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'd love to have you hit the like button below and put any comments you have in the comment section.